Welcome back to Welsh Miniature Board Gamer, and today we're going to have another go at playing Rangers of Shadowdeep, and we're going to play Scenario 1 on Mission 1. So it's the deserted village. Today I've got my little helper, my youngest daughter, is going to help play the game. In these days of social isolation, we've decided to have some fun and play this. So as a quick lowdown of what happens in this mission, we've come searching for a missing ranger called Aventine, and we've entered the village, and as we've entered it we've started to hear the moans and the groans as something sinister surrounds us. And 4 zombies here, here, here and here are starting to close in on the village, but there's also 2 giant rats here and here. On the board also are 6 clue tokens, one by this burnt out tree, one over in the rough terrain, one in this building, one over by that tree, over there, one in this building, and one by this gravestone. And these could give us clues as to what has happened to Aventine. So our group of 6 people have come into town. I have my ranger, Roban, my man-at-arms, Reese, and my archer, Hobart. And your group is? Petal, your hero. And your swordsman?
Declan.
And your archer?
Bob.
So just to clarify, those 2 are man-at-arms miniatures, both of us. Okay, so turn 1. Right, so we're going to go and group activate. So my ranger can group activate with up to 2 people within 3 inches of himself. So first of all, this man, Reese, is going to go running in and attack the rat. And my other 2 rangers aren't going to do, my other 2 heroes aren't going to do anything for their first action. For their second actions, Reese is going to attack the rat, so if you can shake for the rat, please. So I shook a 12.
12.
And I've got a fight of 3, you got a fight of 0. So mine is 15. Take away 6 for its armour. That's 9 damage. Well, he's only got 1 damage, so we've just killed ourselves our first rat. Yay. Can I get a yay?
Yay.
Brilliant. And for my second action for my ranger, he's going to shoot his arrow at that rat. So if you can shake for the rat, I've got a shoot of 2. So that's 17.
20.
So the rat avoids it. He jumps out of the way like super dog. And then Reese. Oops, sorry, not Reese, because Reese was the other guy. That's Hobart, the archer. He's going to have a shot at that same rat. So he's +2, and if you shake for rat. So mine's 19 with my +2. It's 19, and yours is?
12.
So I've beaten it. 19, take away 6, that's 13 damage. I have just vaporized our second rat. So we're doing pretty good for our first turn. Now it's over to your rangers. So, what are you going to do?
Petal is going to move, try to get to...
Are you going to group activate?
Yes.
Okay, so she can move 6, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So she can move, that's right, and plonk her there. And then is Bob going to move, or is he going to stay there?
He's going to stay there.
Okay. What about Declan? Is Declan going to move?
Declan is going to head for that clue.
This burnt out tree clue, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so he comes running along. Can you move him to the tree? Just before the tree. Just before the tree. Yeah. A bit of creative measuring there from here. And for second actions, what's Petal going to do for her second action?
She is going to try to shoot at him.
She's going to try and shoot at the zombie.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's her shoot skill? So shake the dice and add 2 to your roll. So I shook a 1.
17.
Add 2.
19.
19. So they have an armor of 12. So that means you've done 7 damage. And they've only got 6 health. So you just killed Mr. Zombie here. Well done. Right, now, what is, let's say, what's Declan going to do with his second action?
He's gonna go to the clue.
He's going to keep moving, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So he can move free for his second action, which is half of his full movement. And you're taking the tree with you. So you can go by there. Oh, there you go. Yep, that's perfect. And what's his name? Bob going to do with his second action? Now that the zombie's been killed, he was going to shoot at him, wasn't he? I'm guessing. So is there anyone else he can see? I think maybe you could see him up the top. Do you think?
Yeah.
Does he want to turn around and have a shot?
Yeah.
Right, so turning doesn't actually cost any actions. And he's got a line of sight to that person. He hasn't moved, so he gets plus his shoot stat to your dice roll. So I got a 3.
3.
And what's his shoot? Okay. So we both shook 3. So yours is 5, but its armor is 6. So you didn't manage to hurt it. So it's over to creature phase. Now, let's see what creatures we got on here. Shall we start this side of the board and move up? So this one, he's going to move both of his actions because he can't get to us this first turn. And he's going to come run in between the gravestones to try and get to my people. And then this zombie over here, he's going to do the same, trying to run towards Reese. Well, shamble towards Reese, and he manages to get to the door. And then we have the final zombie at the far side of the board, and he's going to come shambling down the board, down the road. It's a busy road, this road, isn't it? And he's going to come towards our people. So next will be companion phase, but we moved everybody in the ranger phase. So we're over to end of phase. So for the end of phase, we flip a card and we see what's going to happen. What evil things happen. So I flipped
7.
a 7. For 7, it says a random building collapses. Uh-oh. Luckily, oh, well, there's a couple of things. It says random building collapses, and if there's anyone within 2 inches of that building, they might get hurt. Well, Petal's here, and Reese is there. So they're 2 people that might actually get hurt by this falling building. So let's have a look which building has fallen. It's a 3. So we said 1, 2, 3. This building has collapsed with Petal standing right next to it. So she gets an attack against her of a +4 attack. So you have to shake for your fight. And I add my 4 to my dice roll. So that's 21. Uh-oh. And you add 3 to your attack. 18. So I've beaten you. That's 21. Now, you've got an armor of 12. So that's 9 hits you've taken. So you're down to 10 hits. Ouch, as the building collapses on you. And that is the end of round 1. So we're over to round 2. Well, we're going to start with my ranger, because that's what we have to start with. And I can only group activate now with the archer who's with him, Hobart. You know what? I am going to move. Because we're going to have to get these clues at some point, so I have to start moving to get a bit closer. So my ranger has actually got a movement of 7. So he's going to run up for his first action and get in contact with the zombie. Now, his first action has to be a movement because I group activated, and he doesn't want to move. He's going to stand there. So my ranger is going to attack that zombie. If you can shake for the zombie, I've got a fight of 3. So mine's 15.
7.
Oh, so I've beaten him. He's got an armor of 12. That's 3 damage. So he's got 3 damage left. So what we'll do is we'll find a token. He's got 3 damage left. Now, I got a choice. I could push him back, but I really don't see much point at this point, so I'll keep him in contact with me. So now we got Hobart, and Hobart is going to shoot between the stones and trying to hit this zombie. So I'm -1 to my shot, so I'm only +1 now, and you got 0 for the zombie. Oops. So I shook 6, so that's 7.
5.
Alright, so my 7 beats you, but you've got an armour of 12, so it doesn't really matter. The arrow just bounces off him, or sticks in him. Your ranger isn't within 3 inches of anyone, so she can only act on her own this turn. What's she going to do?
She's gonna try head for the clue.
So you can move your 6 inches, and you can get in contact with that clue. Move your move petal into the clue then. Now, as soon as you touch the clue, you have to stop, finish your turn, pick up the clue, and we have to shake to see what happens. What have you found on that clue? So shake a dice and tell me the number.
6.
6. You found a survivor hiding by the gravestone. The survivor is badly wounded but living. He's a villager and he's treated as one of your companions with the following stats. He's got a movement of 3, a fight of 0, an armour of 10 and a health of 5. The little priest hiding by the gravestone. So there you are. He's your new companion you've got with you.
Yay!
So, now that we've moved our rangers, it's over to creature phase. And with creature phase, we have already got 1 combat up here. So we'll resolve the combat first. So he's attacking me. He's got a +0. I am a +3. So with my +3, I've got 18.
5.
Oh, so I've beaten him by quite a bit. So that's 6 hits I've given him with his armour of 12. I just killed the zombie. Next, we have this zombie. Now this zombie heads for the nearest person he can see, which is my archer, Hobart. Now he just falls short, even with his second action. So he's just by here. And he falls short. Now this one, he can easily get there with his first action, so he gets an attack on my man-at-arms. So my man-at-arms has a skill of 3. You've got a skill of 0. So mine's 15.
6.
Okay, so I've beaten him. He's got an armour of 12. That's 3 damage. So he's got 3 hits left. I could push him back, but I don't want to. So, now it's companion phase on turn 2. And we can move the people we didn't move when we moved our hero. So, I moved my archer, because he shot, I think. Yes, I did. So, it was only Reese left to attack. Now, he's hidden behind that tree. You can't actually see, so we'll move that tree a little bit. There you go. You can see them now. And he's going to attack that zombie. Now, he did good when the zombie attacked him, so he's going to hope to do the same. So, I am +3. You are +0. Oh, no. Yes, I just shook a 1, so that's 4.
1.
We both shook 1, so we both did terribly there. Now, I could push him back if I wanted to, because technically I won that, even though we both did awful. But I'm not going to. I'm going to keep in contact. So next, we have your companions. So you didn't activate any of your companions with your ranger. So who are you going to move first? Should we start with Declan? What's he going to do?
He is going to go...
He's going to run in and check on that clue. So as soon as he touches the clue marker, he has to stop, and that's the end of his turn. Then he has to shake to see what he has found with that clue. Hopefully it's going to be something about Aventine now, the guy we're looking for. Shake that said. Go on then.
4.
4. No, you can't have 2 of the same. So you have to shake again.
10.
10. A mutilated body. Ooh, lovely. So you just found a dead body. So we put a dead body right there. What did it say about the mutilated body? You discover a body with some strange bite marks that appear to have been poisonous. Make an immediate survival TN6. Okay, so If they had a skill of survival, that'd be brilliant. You'd add it to this roll. But because your person hasn't, he has to shake a dice and he has to get 6 or more. Did he get
16.
it? He got it. So he managed to work out what bit him, this person, even though he didn't have any skill in it. Well done. So next we have Bob and our unnamed monk. Who do you want to go next? Bob. What's Bob going to do?
Bob?
Now he could shoot at this one, but he'd be -1 because my guy is in the way. Or he could move him, or maybe run in and fight someone. It's up to you. He's not the best at fighting with his hands because he's a bowman. What's he going to do?
He is going to head for that clue over there.
The one in the house or the one by the tree?
The one in the house.
Okay, so he's going to run. So there's the door though. And there's a zombie there. He still wants to go that way? Or is he going to go maybe for the one by the tree?
One by the tree.
There's a valiant fellow you are. Right, so he's moved 6. So that's up to the end of it. Can you reach that far? See, a 3-foot table and you've got small arms. Okay, so that's 3. And then he can move his second action to move again. Right, so I'll do that because you're a bit small. Okay, and we'll have to... He's by there. It's hard for you to see on camera, but he's right back there. Okay, and then you've got your new person, the monk. What's the monk going to do? Mr. Monk. What's he up to? Remember, he's pretty weak and he's not very good at fighting.
He's gonna hide
He's going to hide. How's he going to hide? Where's he going to go to hide?
there.
He's going to stay where he is he? Or where's he going to?
There.
Oh, he's going to go into that. Okay. So he's got a movement of 3. Oh, so he can only move that far. He's very slow. He's out of shape, this monk is. And then he can move 1.5 for his next action. So he can move up by there. There we are. Yeah, he's going to hide in the rocks. We've discovered him, we've rescued him, and now he's going to hide and leave us to it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the end of turn, so we have to draw a card to see what happens. And I draw a 6. Giant rats. Place 2 giant rats on the table adjacent to randomly determined buildings. I'm going to just tuck in by there. And then another one. 5! He's going... They both want to... 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, 5, this one. Okay, well, out of sight would be by here.
Oh no.
It's going to visit Petal. And then it's turn number 3. So we're over to the ranger phase, and the ranger in question is my one for this turn. Alright, now he's got some choices. He can either make his way to the clue in the building, the clue by there, or he can go and have a look at that rat. Now I'm thinking those rats are probably going to feast on the bowman, so I think I'll go this way. So he runs 6, 7, that's his movement. So half of 7 is 3.5. I'm getting dirty looks from my little helper here. Just by there, so just falling short of getting to the clue. So it's over to your Ranger Petal. What's Ranger Petal gonna do? Knowing that there's a big giant rat around the corner waiting for you.
She's definitely gonna run.
She's gonna run? I thought she was a brave hero ranger. No?
No, actually she's gonna fight him.
Right. So is she gonna move into combat with him, or is she gonna move and shoot her bow at him?
Shoot her bow at.
So she's gonna need to move because she can't see him. So she could go by here. Right. So she'd be -1 to her shot because she's moved. So your shoot skill is 2, so it's down to 1. So you add 1 to your dice roll. I shook a 10. So how much have you shook?
4.
So that's 5 with your +1. So you missed the rat. He's a small, quick-moving rat, and you've missed him. So we're over to the creature phase on turn 3. Now, first of all, the rat is easy within range, so he can run in and go. So 11. What's yours?
2.
+3, so that's 5. So I've beaten you, but your armor is 12. So I don't get through your armor. So next we have this zombie. He moves into combat with my archer, Reese. So he's +0. I am sorry, not Hobart's my archer. I will remember. So I'm +2, you're +0. So I shook a 12.
12.
And you shook a 12, but I'm +2 skill. So mine's 14, so I've beaten him. He's got an armor of 12, so that's 2 damage I've given the zombie. So he has 4 hits left. Next, we're going to have this fight with Reese. So Reese is going to be attacked by the zombie. And if you shake for the zombie. So I'm +3 for Reese, so I've got 11. No, 12, sorry. And you shook? 1, so I've beaten him. But unfortunately, he's got an armor of 12, so although I've beaten him, I haven't done him any damage. I could push him back, but I'm not going to bother. So next, we got the last rat hidden over in that building. Now, he has got a line of sight to my ranger. My archer, rather. So he's got a movement of 6 by there, and then half of that, 9. So he gets to that rat in the road before he runs out of movement. So then it's over to our companions phase. First of all, I'm going to do my companion fighting the zombie. If you can shake for yours, I am +2. So mine is 21. Yes. And what is yours? 9. So 21. So I've beaten you. And I've scored 9 damage to it. So I just killed another zombie. Because he only had 6 to begin with. And he was injured to start with. Next, we have my other fighter. So we have Reese. Reese is still trying to fight this zombie. And if you shake, I am +3. 16. Oh, this could be my turn. And you shook? 15, so I've beaten you by 1. So 16, take away 12, that's 4 damage. You only had 3 left. We've killed that one as well. So, now it's companion phase of yours. So, should we start with Monk? What's Monk doing? He's got a movement of 3.
He is going to move deeper into that.
He's going to hide deep inside that cave.
Yes.
Yeah? And he's going to pray that some help comes to help him.
Yes.
Yeah? And then we got Declan. What's Declan going to do?
Declan is going to move.
And which way is he going to go? Is he going to come and help Petal? Or is he going to rush up here to have a look for these clue markers?
He is going to help.
He's going to rush towards Petal. So he can move 6.
Okay.
And then for his second action, he gets here. So who have we got left? Can you remember?
Declan.
Declan's just been. Whoop, Declan's there.
Oh, Bob.
Bob, you got Bob left. So what's Bob going to do? Can you see what he's up to over there?
If I go over here.
Yeah.
He's going to move towards the tree.
Okay, so there's a clue marker up in his corner. And he's going to run, and he can get there his first action. So it ends his turn. But we've got another clue, which is brilliant. So he's touching that tree. And shake to see what he's found. What have you shook?
8.
strange tracks. You discover some very odd looking tracks. Make an immediate tracking roll of TN6. Okay, your person hasn't got any skill in this, so you have to shake a 6 or more. So, what did you get?
Isn't very good, and it's a 3.
A 3, so you didn't work. You've seen these tracks, but you don't know what they are. They just look weird.
Oh, if I would have gotten it, it would have been helpful.
It would have, but there you go. You're not very helpful.
Charming!
Right, so now that is the companion phase then. That's the end turn, so we flip another card. And we have an 8. Terror. Select the hero with the lowest will. That hero has to do a terror test as he gets frightened. Alright, so we got a bunch of people I think who've got the same will. So I think it'd be our archers have got +1 will.
Yeah.
So we're going to see which one of our archers has to do it. So I'll shake a dice. Odd, it's me. Even, it's you. Alright, it's me. So you don't have to do it. So it's a TN16 will. So I need to shake a 15 or more in order to pass. I failed it. So my archer, wherever he is, there he is, Hobart, doesn't get any active actions this turn. He's frozen still because he's scared. Turn 4. Okay, so it's over to my ranger. My ranger has bravely rushed off and left everybody to go and have a look at what this clue marker over here is. So he's easy within range to touch it, and we'll see what I have found. Right, that is a 16. I have discovered a treasure. So now my person can pick up that treasure, and he will. So I have a treasure to lug around with me, but it's no detriment to movement, etc. It just means that I have a treasure chest that at the end of the game I can shake to see what's in it. So it's over to your ranger. What's she gonna do?
She's gonna shoot at the rat.
Well, she can't shoot because she's in melee with him, so she has to hit him with her sword. Okay? So what's your fight?
3.
Okay, so add 3 to your dice. Mine's 5.
10.
10. Now they've got an armor of 6, so you've beaten it by 4, and they've only got 1 damage, so you just zap the rat. Zap rat. So that's the rat dealt with. Now you've got your second action. Now you can move if you want to for your second action.
Yeah.
Now where's she going to move to? So you can move 6, yeah? Okay, so that's up to the edge of the building. As you move up to the edge of the building, I'll move the camera so we can see a little bit more of the... So that's hero phase, so it's over to monster phase. Well, there's only one monster on the board, and which monster's that? Can you see who the monster is? Yay! Just one rat. Now, he's got line of sight to 2 of my people. He's 6 inches away from him, and he's just over to the bowman. So he's going to run straight into my archer. Now, he gets there with his first action, so he can attack with his second action. So if you shake for the rat, please. And Hobart has got a fight of 2. So I got 15. You shake for the rat?
That isn't good.
So what did you shake?
10.
No, that's really good. We want that. So 15 beats 10. Therefore, it's got an armor of 6. That's 9 damage. It only has 1 health. So I've just killed another rat. So we're doing really well, I would say. We've got nothing bad on the board at the moment. And it's over to our companion phase. So my companion, so Hobart just bravely killed the rat, is going to make his way towards this house where he thinks there's going to be a clue. So he just falls short of the door. He's by there. And then we've got Reese, who's finally dealt with that zombie. And he's going to step up to the doorway. And he has to try and break into this house. So, to break into the house, I need a strength of 8. Well, he has no strength, so it's just a straight up roll, and I need 8 or more. 10! He breaks the door down with his first swing, because he's a mighty man-at-arms. So it's over to your companions. So first of all, is the monk doing anything other than sleeping and hiding in his cave?
He's just going to stay there.
He's going to stay hidden in his cave. So what's Declan going to get up to?
Well, because Petal doesn't need his help anymore.
No, Petal dealt with that rat quite easily.
He is going to follow you.
He's going to follow me. He's going to run up the road, is he?
Yeah.
He's going to go 6. And then he can go another 3. There you go. So he's running up the road, the muddy road. Squelch, 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 squelch. And then we got your bowman over there, your archer. What's he going to do?
He's...
Yeah, archer's just by this tree.
He's going to stay there.
He's going to stay there? Okay, so he's choosing not to do anything for his turn. And you can do that perfectly well. So, it's the end of turn, and we see what card we get. We got a 9. Disease. Any figure reduced to 0 health during this game has a chance of catching a disease to turn 5. Now my ranger is got his treasure chest. He's quite happy to be there. So he's going to go and help though. And like I said, carrying the treasure chest is no detriment to his movement. So he gets there. And I'm going to put the treasure chest on his character just so I remember. Now he can try and break open the door. It's a TN 8. And he has a strength skill of 3. So I need a 5. And I shook a 19. So he just kicked the door down. So now it's over to your ranger phase.
Come on.
Yep. So 6 will get you into the building. That's right. And then 3 would just get you to touch it. Okay, so yeah, put you on the step. Way, look at that, you balance in there. So you have to shake to see what you found. You found some herbs. Okay, so that's our 5th clue that we found, and we still haven't found Aventine. We're running out of chances, seeing that we've only got 1 clue left. So we're hoping that that's going to be Aventine, or at least a clue as to what's happened to him. Okay, so it's companion phase. So my first companion is Hobart. So he can easily get in there, and he snatches up the last clue. 3! The body of Aventine! Yay!
Finally!
You've discovered the body of the missing ranger. The figure discovering the body should make an immediate armory roll. Okay, so I have no skill on armory with Hobart, so it's a TN 6. I shook 12, so he did successfully get his roll. If successful, it recognises Aventine's sword is magic and brings it with him. This sword gives a +1 fight and can be used by this figure for the rest of the scenario. If it can normally use this hand weapon, and can be given to any figure for the next scenario. But after that scenario, the sword must be returned to the king's armory. Now that we've done that, we've got all the clues. I'll remove that clue marker. We've got another 3 turns of the game, but there's nothing really for us to do. So maybe we want to head our people off the board. Because once we've head off the board, that'll be the end of the game. So my other companion, Reese, he's going to come running over here. 6 and 3. So he gets to by here. Because my people are probably going to leave the board that side of the board. Now what are your companions going to do? Should we start with Monk? So he can move 3, and half of 3 is 1.5, so that's 4.5. So This turn he gets off the board. Well done. So you've managed to save the villager and he's safe. So next, what's Declan? Which way's Declan going? Maybe off that way? Yeah? Okay, so Declan can move 6 plus another 3. So he's motoring along. And then you got Bob up there. Now is Bob going to walk off the edge to get to safety, or is he going to linger?
He is going to go back.
He's just going to walk off, yeah. So he's within his first action of 6. So Bob is now safe. Okay, so that is end turn. So we have to pick a card.
What number is it?
An ace. All zombies come on the table where they first came on. So that's there, 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 and there.
People are in danger.
So yeah, that suddenly shook things up a bit. So it's now turn 6. So it's over to my ranger phase, and things are starting to look a little bit more precarious. So my ranger is going to run 6. Well, he can move 7, so actually he can get in contact with his first action. So he's going to run up to him, and he's going to hit him over the head. So I get a +3, and you get a +0 for your zombie. That's it. Whack, whack, whack. That's 22 I got.
22?
With my +3, yes.
That ain't good.
What did you shake?
4.
Well, that is good for us, because I just run up to that zombie and bashed him over the head.
Well done.
Thank you. I am a zombie killer. And it's your hero phase. So your ranger. What's your ranger going to do? She's currently balancing on the stairs.
Yeah.
Where's she going to go? Is she going to rush out and help your poor little Declan who's going to be fighting a zombie? Or is she going to leave him to it?
I'll be cruel and leave him to it.
That is so mean. So how is she going to get out of this house? So she can move 3 inches will get her to the doorway. Okay, so you got another 3 inches. Which way is she going then?
Over that way.
Over that way. Oh, you meanie. So she gets to by there. And then she's got her second action. Is she going to shoot her bow? She could shoot her bow at him.
Yeah.
She can just see him. Yeah? That might help Declan. That would be nice. Instead of just leaving him to die.
Yeah.
Okay, so your shoot with petal is 2. So I shook a 5. What did you shake? Oh, you shook it. Okay.
4.
4 plus 2, that's 6. It's not enough to hurt the zombie. So it's over to creatures phase. So this zombie can see Reese in the middle of the road, so he's going to come wandering towards him. This guy can also see Reese, so he's going to wander that way. And then we got this zombie who has been left attracted to Declan because your brave hero has run off and left him. We'll move that house so that we can see better what's happening. Okay, and so he attacks you. So I should get 18. What did you shake?
It's an 8.
8 plus 3 is 11. So I've beaten you. That's 18. Declan's armor is 12. So that's 6 hits. He's knocked him in half. He's got 6 hits left. But then you did leave the poor man fight for zombies, so you know. You're not that sorry, are you? No, didn't think so. Alright, so Reese is going to... Yeah, he's going to run 6 and then 9, so he gets up to there. Ugh. He's just about off the board. And then we've got 3 to the door and 3 to the edge of the house. That's 6 for him. And for another 3, you can get to that little rock pile on the side of the road. But there. And then it's your companion phase. So, you have poor Declan here, who's your only companion still on the board, and he has to fight the zombie. The zombie's got a skill of 0, so I shook a 7. So you got a 12 with your +3. So that's exactly the same as our armor. So you beat him, but you don't hurt him. So you can push him back and run, if you wanted to. So you push him back an inch, and then your person will have to run 6. So which way is he going to go? Is he going to go this way or that way? Oop.
He's going to turn around.
Yeah. And he's going to go run this way, is he?
Yeah.
Okay, so put him right there. At the end of turn, we have a 2. Place 2 additional zombies on the table. So we've got 2 zombies that have appeared on the far corner. There you go. And it is now turn 7. So my hero phase. I think my heroes are my brave band are going to be able to get off quite safely. So he goes 6, 7 for his first action, and 3 inches will take him off the board for his second action. So my hero's safe. What about your hero? What's your hero up to? Your ranger?
My ranger?
Mm-hmm.
Is following.
Your ranger's going to follow. So that's 6. Gets it there. And then 3. So you can get it by there. I'll move it because you've got short little arms. And then it's zombie phase.
Oh no. Oh no.
So both of his actions will get him in contact.
Oh no. Oh no.
Now both of his actions makes him fall just short. I'll move that tree because it's not going to play any part. And then this zombie, you're the nearest person.
Why?
Because you left him there, that's why. You needy. And then it's companion phase. So we'll start with my companions. I can get all of my companions off the table. And then you've got your companion left. So he's fighting for his life with this zombie.
I don't want.
So I got 11. You got a 1. Plus it's free skill, but I ain't gonna think. So I've beaten you, but your armor is 12, so I don't actually hurt you. But he is stuck there. So that's the end of that turn. So it is 5 on the events. We have a giant rat. Place 1 giant rat near a hero, but in contact with a building. Okay, so the nearest he could be is by here. And it's over to your ranger phase. Oh, it's the last turn. Turn 8. Ranger, what's your ranger going to do? Is she going to turn back and fight valiantly? Or is she just going to keep running?
This time she's gonna help.
She's going to help. Okay, so it might be worth her not moving and just shooting her bow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Okay, so you've got a +2 to your shoot. Who are you shooting at? You're shooting at him or the rat?
Oh dear.
Maybe the zombie.
Yeah, the zombie.
Okay, so you're +2 to your shoot. I shook a 15. 20. So you've beaten him by quite a bit. He's got an armor of 12. That's 8 damage. They've only got 6. So you just helped your friend by shooting the zombie and killing him. So he's got 1 less zombie to worry about. Now it's zombie phase. Uh-oh. So this zombie's going to attack you. So you are +3. So I shook a 14.
Good one.
Go on there.
19.
19, 20, 21, 22. So you've just given him 10 damage. You just killed him. Is he going to do a valiant fight and win? Do you reckon? Okay, this zombie moves in and attacks. So I should go 5.
9.
9 plus 3, that's 12. That's not enough to kill it, but you can push it back.
Push it back.
So you push it back an inch, and then the rat comes piling in.
Why?
Because you left him there.
You just said.
And it's attacking you. You shake, you plus 3.
How much did you get?
I got 15. You got 7. So yeah, plus 3
Oh,
is
yeah,
7.
yeah.
So I got 15. Take away your 12 armor so I can do 3 damage. You got 3 hits left. Okay, so we got the last zombies up on this hill to take thing out. So they can move 4 each, but 6 with all of their movements. So they can move 4. This is over rough terrain, so it's halved. So they can move 2. So his first action, he gets to there. And then he's got 2. It's the only one he can see. So both of them get to around about by here.
Yeah.
So it's your companion phase. So he has to fight the rat. Now if he beats this rat, he can start trying to make a run for it. So it's 8.
13.
13. He's got a skill of 3. That's 16. That's 10 damage he just did to that rat. That rat has just been killed. So now he can move. So he can try and run away from... Run to his boss, who did bravely shoot 1 arrow at the baddie and kill it. So that is the end of the turn. And that's how it finishes. We get away. We escape the zombies that were running after your Declan. So, now, we're going to work out our experience, and we'll be right back once we've worked out how much experience we get. So, with that, we've got off the board, and we have to roll for any injuries or people knocked out. Neither of us lost a person on that mission, so we don't actually lose anyone. But I do get to shake on my treasure to see what was in that treasure chest. Was there anything worthwhile in there? So I shake the dice, and I shake a 20! Magic item! Yes! Things might have gone well for us. And I find 3. A herb pouch. Okay. What does the herb pouch do? The herb pouch takes up 1 item slot, but can hold 2 herbs, essentially allowing the figure to carry 2 herbs in place of 1 item. So, I'm going to be nice, and I'm going to give your hero my herb pouch to go with the herb that she found.
Thank you.
And that ends the first mission of Rangers of Shadowdeep. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again soon. So goodbye from now, and goodbye.